In this segment, we're going to talk about the MVision Advanced title bar. In the title bar, there are a group of 10 buttons that correspond with windows that you can open or close that do different functions within the MVision system. The first button is the tag library. The tag library gives you the ability to organize content and vary content that plays in your playlist or channel. The next button is the media library. The media library is where you're going to upload all of your content and all of our template content to play back on the MVision system. The third button is the playlist library. The playlist library gives you the ability to create multiple sub-playlists. The next button is the playlist editor. The playlist editor is where you actually add content to those sub-playlists. The next button is the channel library. The channel library is currently open. It's at the bottom left-hand side of your screen by default. The next button is the channel editor. The channel editor is also open. It's the center bottom of the screen by default. The seventh button is the properties window. The properties window is open across the right-hand side of the screen. The next button is the design library. The design library is currently off. The design library gives you the ability to change from a single screen layout to a multi-screen layout. The next button is the upload manager. The upload manager gives you the ability to sort and organize uploads at one time. And the last button is the locations button. And the locations button gives you the ability to see what players are listening to what individual channel of content. Continuing to the right, you have the ability to publish and update your content. Publishing and updating the content is what you do when you're completed adding content to a channel or playlist. It's when you are ready to send the content to the player at your location. It's essentially like saving. And lastly, you have the ability to restore your default workspace. So it restores the windows to the default layout that we see now, and also the ability to log out of the system. And that is the MVision Advanced title bar.